to school with the share bag.
With the share bag. So tell them what you're gonna bring.
I'm gonna bring my stuffed animals and my car.
Show us. Show us what you're bringing for share bag,
Wrap it up.
I got it.
Yeah. Okay. What's that?
My sprinkles.
Your sprinkles. And
Ice cream.
your ice cream.
This is my strawberry ice cream.
His name is Strawberry Ice Cream.
And my airplane.
Your airplane.
Yeah.
You alright?
Right, see, they like, what is happening in the background?
They're not worried about us.
They are.
They're not worried about us.
I'm looking.
Explain what's happening.
It's blockers.
What?
They're blockers.
See.
I hold these.
Look, if I'm gonna be helping people out,
What people?
coaching, I need to have their equipment.
I'm coaching too.
Is this for football or is this for basketball?
What I want it to be for.
Football.
I don't understand. I've never seen these things in my life.
So it's supposed to mimic like people that's taller than you. They got long arms, but I want to make it difficult for kids. Like while they dribbling, I want.
Babe, their parents gonna be out there looking at you like, what? What is he? What is this man doing?
They're gonna be like, we're gonna bring him back.
Oh my gosh.
This is that's for basketball, but
This is for.
So you're supposed to try to get the ball from him. with
yeah,
that.
like if you dribbling the ball and I'm trying to reach and stuff, like.
Carter, don't you? Yes, you need to practice on him so he don't fumble the ball. This
Better than.
don't be fumbling the ball this week.
Wait,
Yeah.
I have a football game?
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow. No,
Nipples are here. Nipples are here.
just hit the ball, Nova, not him. See, look, fumble the ball.
Because I did. I wasn't hiding.
Flag on the play. That's not what it is. That's not what it is. A fumble. Oh, okay, that's two different things. Okay. Hi guys. So I'm just sitting here. Just got done editing the vlog, and TJ went to go see some DC or Marvel movie. I don't know which one it is, with Chris, Papa, and Nova's at school. All the kids are at school, so I'm here by myself, hanging out. I need to call our architect and make another payment because so we have the drawings are pretty much like to like our liking, and I think now the phase that we're in is they have to get approval from like permits and all that stuff and get it approved and stuff with the county and everything. I don't know how long that takes. I have to ask. But anyway, we can hold on to the plans however long if that's the case, and until we are ready to build. And so we still don't know like 100% what the timeline is going to be for our build now, because the price of lumber and the interest rates right now are like crazy insane. So we're hoping maybe by like the spring of next year they'll go back down a little bit, because it doesn't make any sense for us to build at this very moment. That's where we're at with building, just hoping that the rates will come down. So luckily we are not in a rush to have to move or to have to build at this very moment. I really feel bad for people who do like need to buy a house or whatever the case may be now, because it's expensive and it's very, very crazy. So that's where we're at with the house updates, because I'm pretty sure some of you guys are curious as to what our plan is and where we're at and updates on house stuff. So that's an update right now. Anywho, yep, I'll vlog later on throughout the day. Good morning. It is 6 a.m. We need to leave in 10 minutes. Jaden and Chance have their first meet, and it's 40 minutes away. And it starts at like 8 o'clock. They have to be there at 7:10. So, yeah, that's why we're up at the crack of dawn. Everybody. We're taking Chance and Nova to my mom's house. And then we're going to head to their meet. So, yeah.
We're at a swim meet right now. There's Tiffany.
Just waiting for their next turn.
We missed their first race.
We missed Chance's first event because they didn't put it in the app. So we didn't think that he was a part of it, but apparently he was. So TJ left to get us food.
I was hungry.
And I was just over here chilling. So we missed it. But that's okay. He has like 3 other ones.
And here's the swim meet. There's Jada.
Hello. You got icing on your lips?
Yeah, you got crust and stuff on your face. Are you ready? You ready?
You still got like
Got an hour.
'Alright, we are back from their swim meet, and it was a little rocky. It was a little rocky, but I'm proud of them regardless. So Jaden missed his first event. I guess the officials aren't as like on it as the other ones, as like from like their summer team or whatever, because summer team, they call your name like to make sure you know you're there, and that they let you know that you're up next. Like if you're not in place and they see your name on the list, they're running around saying Jaden, whatever, right? And so he was there. Jaden was like at his, you know, his what do you call it, block, but the officials didn't say anything. I guess they're just supposed to automatically know that they're up next or whatever. And so Jaden was confused because it went from like, he was event 97, I think. I'll just say 97, but the one before him was 94, and there was no, well, I'll say 95. It was 95, right? And then the next one, there was no 96. So it just went from 95 to 97. And he didn't know that there was not another event before him, so he missed it. Although he was lined up. So, but he did still end up getting to do it. He just had to do it like with people that weren't, you know, with him or whatever. So that, and then Chance, he got disqualified in all of his events except for one, which was the relay. But in all of his like solo events, he got disqualified for, I think he forgot to touch the wall. So they disqualified him. In the breaststroke, he said he was like choking on water, so he had like slowed down for a second. They disqualified him for that. And there was something else. Oh, and then whatever, I don't remember which other one, the backstroke or something, he didn't backstroke all the way to the wall. He had turned over and did like the freestyle for like the last 2 strokes. They had disqualified for him for that. But so he has to work on those things. And Jaden, he didn't place higher than like the last 2 or 3 out of like 8. Which is understandable, because the kids that they're going up against are like, they've been swimming for years. They're all like year-round swimmers, right? And this is their first time swimming year-round. So regardless, I'm super proud of them for getting out there and doing it, and also being the minority out there. Another lady came up to me, herself and her son, they were also black, and she came up, she was like, you know, she was like, is that your son? I was like, yeah. She was like, you know, I really love seeing, you know, black boys out here, you know, doing this, because there's not many of us, and, you know, whatever else. And I was telling her I felt the same way, and like I was talking to TJ, and I was like, there's really only like 3 or 4 of us families out here, you know, out of hundreds of people out here. So I guess I'm super proud of them for doing this, and we're gonna keep going and finish out the year strong. I mean, we just get started. This is their first meet. So, and then I think they have one like every month up until the summertime, like when the new contracts start or whatever. So yeah, they did as best as they could. So it is what it is. Anyways, I meant to talk and make my pizza at the same time. I just bought some stuff to make pizzas because I am super hungry. So that's what I'm getting ready to do right now. Here's my pizza. I'm about to crush this pizza because I'm so hungry and it looks so good. I just want to show you guys what it looked like. All right, so me and TJ over here discussing the swim meet, and he was talking about. I told y'all how Chance got disqualified in some of his things, or all of them, except for the relay. That was the only thing that he did not get disqualified for. Well, all his solo ones, yes, he did get disqualified. But we were just saying how we don't think that he should have got disqualified for the things that he was doing. We feel like it's really strict. You know what I mean?
Okay, let me first say this. This is not because
He our son.
I'm very hard on our children.
And he is.
And like I would tell them, like, yo, you did something that you did that wrong, that wasn't right. We need to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, the kids are learning. Like all the kids at this age are like learning the sport, whether it's swim, whether it's basketball, whether it's football. Like they're all learning the sport, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's instances in basketball and football where kids may accidentally double dribble or accidentally step on the line when they throw the ball in. Like those things are violations that, you know, as a ref, that's part of the rules. You need to call those things. But it's one thing to like teach the kids the sport. It's another thing to scrutinize them to the point where it's like any mistake you make is going to, you know, disqualify you from
Altogether, from all the hard work you just did.
So Chance is swimming across the pool, and I distinctly remember one event where he swam 4 laps.
Mm-hmm.
And on the very last lap, he stopped for a second, and then he did like a
he did like a
treading. Like
treading.
He was
treading water. Kind
yeah,
of.
he was treading
For like a
right?
second.
For a second, and then he got back in
And kept going.
Uh-huh. And the problem I have, so they disqualified him for that because he did the wrong stroke. And like he didn't move forward at all when he did the wrong stroke. All he did was try to keep his head above water so he could get the water out of his nose. And he was like in last place. So I'm like, why would you disqualify a kid who just did 4 laps of swimming or 3 laps of swimming?
Oh yeah,
fine. And then did 1 stroke wrong in 4 laps, and you say now he can't get a time at all for what he did.
Right.
So like what I feel like is like that's a teaching moment. It's not a moment to like disqualify
him completely.
It's not like he was about to win the race and he
Right.
did something that was going to cause him to
put him in a high
beat
place.
another kid.
Yeah.
But I do understand, like, you know,
There has to be
rules.
some type of right.
Like swim. Like I could, even if it was a qualifying like event, like it was like if you do this, like, you know, you're gonna be in, you know, the national championship or something like that. I get that, but we're talking about like
just a regular random meet,
a random Halloween meet, the first of the year.
Yeah.
And you're disqualifying a kid who did 1 stroke wrong.
Yeah.
Who's 9 years old. Like, to me, that's like, that's a problem.
But they also do that in the swim league too. At Carter's age, they be disqualifying him too. Well, has he got? I think he's got a DQ before.
Yeah, he has.
He has a couple DQs. But yeah. So, you know, going off him, I also agree that there has to be some type of, you know, rules or whatever. But I feel like there should be like some type of like, I don't know, exception or lenience. Yeah. So like on the league that Carter plays basketball for sometimes, like in the summertime, you know, some of those kids will travel, and you know, sometimes the ref would be like, okay, don't do that again, and then like after they do it like, you know, 3-4 times, then he'll call it. But like the very first one, sometimes they'll just let the kid get away with it. You know what I mean?
Well, what they do is they'll stop the game and they'll tell the kid like, hey, you have to dribble, and then, you know, allow the kid to dribble, and then like, you know, you're correcting the mistake, but you're also like allowing them to learn. Because honestly, if you at that age, if you call everything, you're gonna just be disqualifying everybody.
Yeah.
And but I will say though that like what where we are with swim right now is like they swimming with some elite kids.
Right, that's what I was telling them. I was like, this is their first time doing swim.
This is it. And I get it because like once you go on to AAU basketball, they ain't gonna let you double dribble or travel even at Carter's age.
Right.
I get it. Like I'm just saying like double dribbling and doing one wrong stroke is to me is two totally different things.
Yes.
Like
now if he didn't did, I remember there was one meet where Carter, he was swimming, and the other kid, I think they were supposed to be doing backstroke, and this kid did freestyle for like a little bit half in the pool. That's I feel like you need to be disqualified because you doing the wrong stroke a long way. You know.
And it's not, at that point, it's not fair.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I'm not trying to be biased for real.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be biased.
Right, and then I was telling them that they both have room for improvement, and
yeah. They have to improve.
But it's okay. We're gonna work hard. They're gonna work hard, and it's gonna be a big difference from now till the end of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, and then also, Carter's in a season of. Well, the whole family is just in the season of just losing. We in a season of, I don't want to say losing because that sounds bad. We are in a season of not right now, is what I'm gonna say. God, like it's not right now, not right now.
No, I just feel like we losing.
Carter's football team has only won like 1 or 2 games. Out of like what, 6 games maybe. But Carter
they've won
like 2.
It's my fault.
It's not your fault. You not the team. What you mean?
Nah, I mean I should have been coaching, and that's it. And you told me to coach.
I did tell you to coach.
And I was like, no, I really said no because I wanted Carter to get a break from me. Like we work hard at home. I wanted him to have some time away from me. All he had to do was listen to the coach and just play ball and not think about me.
Yeah.
But then that turned into me having to coach him from the sideline because the coach
not getting
wasn't, he's
coach
not getting,
how he needs to.
He's not coaching him.
Yeah.
Like we're spending okay, here's the problem, right? If we were losing and all we had to do was show up on Saturdays and practice before the game and just play, I wouldn't have a problem with us losing. That's like, we're just out here to have fun.
But we practice during the week.
But we practice 3 times a week, and we're devoting an hour and a half every day that we're there. And to me, if we're going to be spending that much time, committing to it and including on Saturday, then, we need to be improving throughout the week. My son is going to this practice 3 times a week, and he's not learning anything. He learns more when he's at home.
Right.
So I'm like, at this point, like I'm upset because we're wasting our time. Like we might as well just show up on Saturdays and like even if we were losing and he was learning something, then I'm cool.
Yeah.
If I seen some improvement, he's getting better and better because he's going to practice and the coach is teaching him stuff, and just the teams are just better than us. They're just better than us, and but we're improving. Our coaches, -1. Our coaches, they just don't learn from their mistakes, and we have to sit there and watch them do the same thing over and over again each week.
Yeah. So Carter yesterday, he right before the game, we were telling him to put his clothes on. He's like, I don't want to go. I'm tired. I'm like, okay. He was not in the mood to go at all. So anyways, I asked him today, what was the real reason you didn't want to go to the game? He was like, I just had a feeling now we were going to lose again. He was like, because we keep losing, and I just didn't want to be sad, and I didn't want to go. And the boy he's the quarterback of the team. He is a hard worker. He plays the entire game, every single game,
Offense and defense. Quarterback and
he don't sit out.
Cornerback.
He does not sit out unless he get hurt for like a quick second and he go back in. Like he's playing the whole time. So it's sad. And then so he did cry yesterday after they lost the game. And it hurts my heart because I don't like to see him, you know, sad for something that he wants. Like, the boy loves sports. He loves it. And he don't like to lose. So to see him work so hard, you know, and not getting anything from it sucks.
Yeah.
It's sad. Don't take this the wrong way where y'all think that we're just all about winning. That's not the case. You know, we just want our kids to get something out of it. And
I like to win, though.
We do like to win. But that's not the whole point of this.
But the whole point is that, like for example, with the boys in swim, like, they are swimming way better than they have before. And I'm not upset at all that Chance or Jaden didn't win a
higher place.
You know, they didn't, you know, win a race today. Like, it's like, okay, has your time improved?
Right.
Like, you know, like that's what I care about.
Yeah. Next year, he is going to try to be a coach.
I will be, or
we're going to try to find a better league for him to play in, where he'll get more out of it.
We gotta work hard through this.
We gotta work hard, yeah.
We gotta keep pushing. We gotta keep grinding.
That's what I said. I said it's the beginning. It's not the beginning.
Not even with our kids, it's with us too.
I was telling about the house earlier. It's not. When we first started the house process, the rates was lower, and now they're like, whoa. So it's not losing. It's just a not yet. It's not our time. Anyway, we're gonna keep y'all posted on everybody's situations, and we're gonna keep working hard stuff. So hope you guys. Thanks for coming to our TED Talk. Okay, so I was just comparing Jaden's scores from this current meet.
Not scores.
What do you call them? Whatever, scores. Times from this meet, from his summertime meet. And he dropped in every event his personal time. So he dropped 16 seconds in his backstroke. So he swam it at 1:06 in July, and then today, October, he swam it in 50 seconds. So that's really good. Like, that's amazing.
That's a lot of time.
That's good. Like,
That's a lot of time. I mean,
that's really good.
16 seconds of improvement.
Freestyle, 42 and 48. So he dropped it some there. 6 seconds. So that's faster.
Yeah.
then I don't know where the other one is. I don't think I screenshot it. But in all the events that he's done, he's dropped his time. So that means he's progressing in it. So that's amazing.
You gotta take those wins.
We gotta take those wins. So like I said, it's only the beginning. It's only beginning, okay? All of my children are amazing. We're raising amazing children, okay? Period.